Can y'all hear me? Let me see if y'all can hear me. Come on in. I got some explaining to do. Yeah. Let me see if I can set this up right. How y'all doing? Come on in. I got some explaining to do. Yep. Yep. How y'all doing today? Y'all all right? See if y'all can hear me. All right. Is everything straight? Anybody comment? I'm going to let y'all come on in. I'm going to get back up on this road real quick. Eat somebody. Man, listen, man, I need to talk to y'all, man. I need some counseling because after my report last night, man, it bothers me, man. I need counseling, man. It really, I'm a holy man. Somebody say, shake my head from last night. I'm a holy man. Man, I'm filled with the Holy Spirit. Look at your neighbor and say, Holy Spirit. Sis CC, I seen you today. I heard you today, sis. You got to come on Morris World TV with that fire. I seen you today. What's good, family? Yeah, buddy. I'm trying to tell you. Family, listen. Man, how y'all feel about last night? They say strip club last night. Come on, man. Come on, man. We in the temple. We back in the temple now. We back in the Morris World TV temple. Man, LOL. Listen, man. Listen. I want somebody to tell Side now, go ahead and apologize, man. You know, because Morris World LLC, the media tycoon giant, is about journalism and research and investigative reporting. I mean, that's what it is. It's about journalism and research and investigative reporting. I got you, sis CC. I call you after this live, or text me so I can remember to call you. You know what I mean? She said somebody lied on me. Everybody lie on me. I'm the man now. They should just stand down. You know what I mean? Tell them face me face to face. What's up? King Porter Goddess. What's up, sis? I mean, somebody need dance classes. Y'all ain't right, man. So face me, family. I just want to come in here and talk to y'all and let y'all know that, family, I didn't feel good about that investigative reporting. You follow me? But, you know, when you do journalism, you don't know where it's going to take you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. And anybody who have do investigative journalism, you don't know where it's going to take you. You know, the crazy thing about this is that these people are bloggers. You know what I'm saying? These people are vloggers, if you will. In other words, they go on these platforms, they share all this information, they spread themselves very thin. Somebody, that's somebody said, GS looked like she had to take a boo-boo. Yeah, she had no rhythm whatsoever, but I wasn't really paying attention to that. What I was paying attention to is that the contrast between a functional Hebrew Israelite and one who claims to be an instructor of the Bible. Hold on one second. Claims to be an instructor of the Bible, but on the side doing this craziness. Somebody say I was DJing last night. How could I see last night's show? DJ Smooth, if you can DJ, can you make some beats? Send me some beats. You gotta go. You gotta go to Taharkabey.com. It ain't gonna be up too much longer. After today, I got it set for it to go down. You know what I'm saying? I got it set for it to drop off the website after tonight. So it ain't gonna be up there too much longer. But Yeah, man, it's pretty bad, man. You know, these people play these games, talk about people family, put people family all on the internet, and then to uh when you do the research to find out if someone is authentic to what they say they believe in it, to say what they believe in, you start finding all of this stuff all over the internet. This stuff is all over the internet. I just collected it. I'm a collector. I just collected it and centralized it. It's all over the internet. Yeah, in the corner of the internet. You can you can reach me at Taharkabey.com. Be in the office in a little bit, but you can reach me at Taharkabey@gmail.com. In the next 2 hours, I'll be in the office checking my emails. But if to go and view my investigative reporting, hypocrisy, you all can go there at Taharkabey. You know, the site is very functional. I will be polishing it up a little bit more. But how your day been? You know what I mean? How your day been? I'm chilling with my son right here now.
Islam, Islam.
See, that's my son right there. Yeah, see, this is the one standing in the background. He in the background. You know what I mean? Yeah. He in the background. You hear what I said? Hold up, Keenan. Don't do that. Hold up, Keenan. They was just joking. Sinetta was playing. Yeah. In fact, that's one of my sons that from day one when we went up to New York, he was right there on the camera. That's what's funny to me about Sinetta. You follow me? That's what's funny to me about Sinetta. That he was right there. He seen both of my sons. And he was very gracious and nice with both of my sons and myself. And believe me, myself and my sons, we for peace if possible. Justice if necessary. We don't want no trouble. It's like, I wouldn't even put my children, I mean, as a responsible father and as a Moorish American Muslim, I wouldn't even put my sons in no way, shape, or form into this fiasco. But the weird thing is how people will go to some extreme as if they don't have to answer to these things. As if they don't have to answer to these things. You know what I'm saying? That's weird to me. Like you people go to some extreme measures for the sake of YouTube, social media, and Facebook, and at some point you got to answer for these things. You know what I'm saying? All I did was do some investigative reporting to see if this thing was legitimate, and come find out it's not legitimate. It's just not. You know what I mean? It's just not. So I was just checking in. I hope y'all go do the site talkabay.com. I'm going to be having a lot of different things up there. If you want Moorish Science, I'm going to create a Moorish Science Temple of America page on there. And on this page, we're going to have books. We're going to have, oh man, we're going to have so much stuff for you real soon. I'm actually going to get some help to get it better functioning. Since I got it up and running, I'm going to get some help, some paid help to get it better functioning. So when we look at the chat box on the side, it doesn't cloud up the whole video. We're gonna do a lot of different function changes. You know what I'm saying? I did that in 4 days. I put that website together by myself in 4 days. You follow what I'm saying? So from understanding how to put it together to the live, that was like 4 days, and it was so crazy that I had to pay to get into my own website. You know what I mean? No. Somebody said I ain't paying $2.99 every time. Nobody ever said you paying $2.99 every time. Stop tripping. You just spent $2.99 a day. Go get some coffee, or a blunt, or a Black and Mild. You know what I mean? Stop playing. But no, this is not about $2.99 every time I do a video. I'm not doing that. Come on, man. I'm like that. You gonna take me like that? You know what I mean? There's going to be some events that might even be $10. But this ain't worth $10. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some gonna be $5. It's gonna be some be $1.99. Some gonna be $2.99. But most of them gonna be free. You hear what I say, bro? Anybody that know me, right? Like I've been doing this for years, about 4 or 5 years now. I do some pay-per-views on Moorish science, and I used to do them 3 times a year. But I never missed a week in teaching Moorish science for free. Never. I never missed a week in 5 years. Whether I'm on YouTube or whether I'm in a temple or whether I'm on my Moorish World TV 7 page, I never miss a day. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not charging for everything. I ain't on that type of tip. I ain't on that type, as the old folks say, I ain't on that type of tip. Mama, Miss Helen, you say that? On a real tip. Miss Helen, you gonna snap them peas, boy. You know, Miss Helen was hardcore. That's right. But yeah, what it say? Somebody said it should have been 50 cents. Hey, y'all. nah, we should. Sinetta worth more than 50 cents. Sometimes you get the pearls. Somebody say, Grace, sometimes to get the pearls, you got to get money. Hey, that's a fact. I like that one. That's right. So I'm riding out real quick. Oh man, I gotta stop to make. I do that on my way back. But yeah, I'm just checking in with y'all, man. I want to see what y'all think, man. I'm looking for attacks. So this is the reason why I'm live. I'm looking for attacks. I'm looking for people who say that I did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people to say that my journalism is wrong. That's what I'm looking for. Anybody think my journalism is wrong? Anybody? I'm driving, but I'm waiting for the comment. Yeah. Is my journalism wrong? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Don't keep it in the back. Put it in the chat. Huh? Somebody say you did nothing. I need that Budamore shirt. You can order the Budamore shirt offline. Let me know. Everybody say you did good. Not at all. Love said you was wrong. I like that, Love. Can you come on? Would you like to come on the show tonight and talk about it? Email me at taharkabey@gmail.com. I'll bring you on the show to talk about it. Miss BX said nah. So we got more people that say I wasn't wrong for this investigative journalism. And that's all it is journalism. TMZ. Yeah, TMZ, the National Enquirer. You know what I mean? Taharkabey.com. That's what it is. I mean, World Star. They're going to have you say, Taharkabey. That's right. Somebody said we need more. Y'all terrible, man. Man, a Hebrew, man. Hey, Taharkabey.com. You know how to use the World Star? Man, you about to get Taharkabey.com. Stop playing. You about to get Taharkabey.com. That means you're going to get exposed. You know what I mean? You about to get Taharkabey.com. Go ahead. I like that. How that sound, family? Don't you get, you're about to get Taharkabey.com. I like the ring of that. Yes, sir. What do you think, Keenan? I like that. You like it? Yeah, good fit. That's a good fit. That's right. That's right. There you go there. Somebody say, have the Harlem Hustlers looking to put a hit on. Somebody say, have the Harlem Hustlers looking to put a hit out on me. No, the Harlem Hustlers, they taught of this finagling too. Hey, what's up, Sonny Box and Islam? Let me tell you something about these Harlem Hustlers. The Harlem Hustlers are mad at these frauds too because they make them look bad. Remember, Harlem taught New York how to dress. For all my New York people, I mean, I got to tell you, Harlem taught New York how to dress. You know what I mean? Everybody else was just Tim's, jeans, and a puff level. But Harlem would turn it up with furs, and Harlem was crazy, man, with that dress. You know it is true. Everybody else was like, the rest of New York dressed like me. I'm just like jeans, a hoodie, back in the day, some Timbs and some Airs and a fitted. That was me. But Harlem turned that demonstration up. So Harlem tired of these frauds making them look bad too. You feel what I'm saying? Harlem upset. So they happy that I let the world know that Sinetta is a misrepresentative. They happy. Harlem's happy. Harlem's on my team. They on my side. That's right. That's right. Killer Cam them, they on my side. That's right. Dipset, they all on my side. You know what I mean? Even my man that we met up there that day, Loaded Lux. Loaded Lux, AZ, all of them on my side. You know what I mean? My man AZ, who pulled up the Carrera and hollered at the brother, Taharkabey, you know what I mean? Yeah. They all on my side. That's right. They know the boy. That's right. Oh man, I should have went there. They know me. Yeah. Lux ain't going there and play chess with Sinetta no more. He embarrassed himself. Lux ain't going to play with him no more with no chess. Lux upset right now. I'm gonna get Loaded Lux on the line and say, brother, look what he did to y'all, man. Look what he did to y'all. I'm getting Lux on the line. I'm getting Jim Jones. I'm getting everybody on the line, man. And then say, man, look what he's doing to y'all, man. He got y'all looking real bad out here, man. He gonna jump from a beautiful sister like Cynthia to this madness, man. Come on, man. I don't think Lux would approve of this. Nah, Lux ain't gonna approve of this. Lux my man. You know what I mean? And that's where I got it from. Loaded Lux said in that battle between Calico, I kept the file. I kept the file. Anybody see that battle between Calico? Let me turn this around so my son here. Did you ever see that battle? Did you ever see that battle with Loaded Lux and Calico? Who was it? I don't know yet. I done messed up. I don't know what I did. Oh. No, cancel that. I don't know what I did. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Anybody see that battle with Loaded Lux? Got my son. And my son right here. And my boy here. It's one of my boys. It's one of my boys. I got 5 of them. They be chilling though. But look, the battle with Loaded Lux and Calico. You know what I'm saying? Loaded Lux was talking about Calico's father being a snitch, right? And then he was talking about Calico was skinny dipping with a bunch of men. And he stopped the rap and say, blase, 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 I kept the file. And he pulled out the video on the big screen with Calico and a bunch of men skinny dipping. That was classic. So, you know what I mean? I kept the file. You know what I'm saying? Stop talking crazy. Just stop it. I'm an investigative reporter. This is an expert. This is an expert journalism here. You know what I mean? I'm an expert journalism. Your father's an expert journalist. Did you know that? You didn't know that? I'm an expert journalist, man. Yeah, I learned it in the past 4 or 5 years.
I respect it.
That's just what it is, man. So let me talk to my son real quick. Who's your favorite rapper?
Little baby.
Little Baby.
Meek Mill right now.
You know, Els was with me the other day. Els say that MBK Youngboy. You laughing? You been out laughing around Els. Els ain't going for that, man. Els be hot. You laugh. What's that laugh about? He gonna go straight hood. What's that laugh about? Yeah. But yeah, family. Man, we just riding around, man. Riding around and getting it. Like, we ain't getting out, man. We just bluffing. We just went out to lunch today. We went to New Vegan. If you're in Baltimore, I think it's on St. Paul Street. It's a place called New Vegan. Go try yourself some, what we had? Curry.
Yeah, we had.
Some
Curry green.
Some curry stuff, some
Curry cheese.
yeah, vegan mac and cheese. Yeah. So it's called New Vegan. Uh, yeah, it's serious. It can what's the other place? It's another place on Utah. It can't touch them. I forget the place on Utah, but it can't touch that. New Vegan. New Vegan serious. Yeah. So we went to have lunch today, and we just actually I'm setting them up. Let me tell you about it. Really, I'm setting them up. Look, really, I'm setting them up. Y'all noticed the other day I had Els with me. That's like my adopted son. You know what I mean? Because to get them young guys, man, we gotta get right. But y'all know the other day I had Els with me, and today I got my son with me. It's really the setup because I'm about to get them working. Yeah, we about to do some real work. You know what I'm saying? We about to do some real work on some newly acquired occupations. You know what I'm saying? So it's a setup. Just give them some lunch a little bit. You know what I mean? That's right. We about to get busy. So I don't know if lunch gonna do it. It's done. We'll work for food. I'm trying to tell you. In fact, man, Els, we was over there. And I did the same thing. Let me go live real quick. I didn't mean to go live like both times. Like, let me go live, but I had to check in. That's right. We're going to eat some vegan food and go to work. Put them to work. That's right. We got things to do in this city. Look, like all this stuff that we do on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, COVID has minimized what we can do on the ground. But that don't mean that we don't have to prepare to hit the ground running. And that's what I'm on right now. I'm on hitting the ground running. I could care less about Sinetta. I could care less about Inky. My whole thing is, can I get an after-school program for little children in the neighborhood where I'm facilitating the uplifting efforts? Can I get enough computers, you know what I'm saying, to get the children in one place without fighting over the computer? Can I do that? Can I gain the confidence of the parents and each parent can rotate so they can supervise and assist the children after school? That's where I'm at, man. This YouTube stuff back and forth with Suge and these people, I ain't going back and forth with nobody. I'm going to show and prove. Hey, Keenan, have I always showed and proved? See, this is the thing about my son. I'm going to speak about him in particular. This one here. Now, all my sons watch me get it from the mud. But this one here was the one that was always, come on, let's go. He had that work ethic and still got that work ethic that's different. My oldest son, he liked to work with them hands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he be ready. All that. He like work with them hands. He like work. Oh, y'all used to fight. You know what I'm saying? My son TJ, he just chill laid back. It's whatever. My son Taji, he gonna be the scholar. You know what I'm saying? And Aline, I don't know what Aline a whole bunch of stuff. Goodness gracious. Aline scholar, spirit, I don't know. Aline gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. He to be decided. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. My son right here, Keenan, Tariq, all of them for real. To take care of these boys, right? We're gonna have a moment. We're gonna cry. To take care of my sons, right? My son can tell you, I used to buy vehicles that was abandoned for like $300. I would offer people vehicles because I didn't want to work for the European. I would offer like $300, buy vehicles, break them down in the yard, sell the metal, and double up. You know how people be in the dope game, they think they get a pack, they flip the pack and they double up. So I used to take vehicles because I didn't want to go jail for flipping packs. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be there for my sons, right? he'll take, now, at this time, he wasn't breaking down nothing. He was skateboarding. Superstar at the skateboarding thing. I'm trying to tell you. He used to leave at like 9 in the morning, come back at 6 in the evening at 12 years old. Ain't eat all day, looking all dehydrated. I be like, boy, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, all the children didn't have cell phones at that time. Some people did, but you had to get one from somebody.
Yeah.
But I raised him so responsible, he could catch the bus from one side of town all the way to the other side of town and be at the skate park. You feel what I'm saying? All day long. You know what I'm saying? And come back, he be all dehydrated. I'm like, why you ain't call me? I'm all right, Dad. I'm all right, Dad. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, while he was doing that, my other son, Tariq, he was profoundly good in those video games. Remember that? Profoundly good in those video games. You know what I'm saying? But I was always working. I was always working to make sure everything was good. And I wasn't working for no European. You know what I'm saying? I had my cleaning business. Then I had like 1,000,001 hustles. I had my cleaning business. What else I had? Mama, I had what's the brother used to collect the metal for me? I bought a truck and had him.
I know who you're talking about. I forget his name.
The light skinned brother.
Yeah.
Mama used to.
He'd come out of the house, pull in the backyard.
Yeah, I bought a pickup truck. I would hustle so much that I bought a pickup. Like I would hustle the metal right from cars, and then I bought a pickup truck and I hired somebody to go collect metal. I made a route.
Oh,
Flip. That's right. Flip straight from the hood. I made a route, and then I hired somebody from the hood to take my truck and go pick up metal from this route that I created. You know what I'm saying? So I could take care of my sons. Like I'm trying to tell you, man. I ain't gonna punch no. Did I punch a clock? I ain't punching no clock, man. That's why I'm telling you. Hopefully I can inspire y'all, man. Listen, when people say they're going to look for a job, that means, and it should mean, that you're going to create a job. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a job, it's okay to look for somebody to give you a job, but only long enough until you can create a job. Real talk. I'm telling you, real talk. See, when you work for yourself, even if it's a hustle, if it's honorable and legit, at any time of the day, you can say, you know what? Let me go grab my son. Let's go out and get some lunch. What you doing? At any time of the day. You know what I'm saying? I should have got TJ today too. TJ off work today. I should have scooped up TJ. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is that I will be in the backyard. Remember that time I bought that camper home?
Yeah.
I bought this camper, right? I was in Middle River, outside of Baltimore, right? That's Baltimore County. So I'm riding down the road. I see this big camper, like a Winnebago, and it's real old. And it had a sign on there for like $400, maybe $400. I was like, man, they selling this joint. So at first I'm thinking that I'm gonna tow this joint home. Man, I get there, the man told me it run. I said, what? He said, yeah, it run, but it just needs some ball joints. If anybody don't know, ball joints is what makes your car not vibrate and wiggle. It holds your wheels steady in the ball bearing area, if that's the best way I can explain it. Man, I called my father up. I was like, man, listen, hey, Pop, I need you to help me get this truck, but I need you to just drive my car. And my father was a ride or die too. He just stopped what he doing, went and picked him up, went and got that joint. Oh man, I was riding from Middle River, no tags. I ain't had no tags on it. Man, I ain't had no tags on it. I bought that thing cash for like $300-400. I rode that, man, and from Middle River to where we lived at the time in Catonsville, man, that joint was wobbling down the road like this. Man, I was going to feed my sons, though. At that time, years ago, we were still eating meat, Kentucky, and all that. Man, we used to. Mama about to get fighting in Kentucky. Mama the guy, man, he cheat us out some Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mama the young boys ride. I try to take the money and rob TJ or something.
I remember that.
We chased them. Man, we had some good times. But anyway, because I used to work hard. And my
They used to always put the pork on your food.
Yeah, man, they put the pork on the food, man. What you doing? Man, but I remember my son TJ, he carrying the money to go pick up the pizza. Some snatched the money out his hand. Or him or Tariq, somebody.
Oh, yeah, man.
It was your Tariq. You remember that? Man.
Money, yeah, I remember that. They gave him the money, you don't get it. They walked the bounders and surrounded us. Yeah.
Man, I took off. I came out the house. They were standing out there like it was all good. Man, I started chasing them demonstrations. They was. Yeah, tomorrow morning. You ready?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move. We're gonna hit the basement and we're gonna move everything towards the back and stage it to be taken into the dump.
All right, that's a bet.
All right.
That's a bet.
All right.
Islam family.
Love you.
All right, love you too, Dad.
But yeah, man. So listen, man. I'm telling you, man. I used to, listen. This is why when people say, when people say that crazy stuff like, oh, a child abuser, I raised my sons as a single parent, You know what I'm saying? As a single parent, I raised my son from him at 8 years old to he's 22 now. You feel what I'm saying? So when people say that old weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? I can bring all my sons. Now, I was hard on my sons, though. Don't get it twisted. I wouldn't go and see nobody in no jail. That's right. I was hard on my sons to do right. You know what I'm saying? But because I wasn't going out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? I was making a hustle. I was making a job. I had my little cleaning business. I had somebody running that. You feel what I'm saying? And on the flip side, I was doing other stuff. And man, before it's all over, man, I had like shout out to a friend of mine named Celia. She started running my janitorial business, and then I started a landscaping business after the gutter business because I had the guy flip. When I was talking about not the gutter business, I had a gutter business too, but I had the guy flip, get in the metal, man, and then flip. He started popping Molly on me. Somebody like, Mo, man, yo, your truck all the way over here on. Hey, Mo, your truck over here on Pennsylvania Avenue. Somebody up in there looking crazy, bro. I'm like, nah, man. My truck on Pennsylvania Avenue, yeah. Man, that's my man, though, man. I like to catch up with Flip. Flip started messing with the Mollies. You know, the Mollies, man, for real. He was getting that money, started messing with the Mollies. I'm like, come on, man. Anybody know what Mollies is? I ain't never know what they was. You know what I mean? I'm old school. I ain't know what they was at the time, but found out there was these pills that people be taking and all that. You know what I mean? But, yeah. But, man, it's been a beautiful journey. And so I say all that to say, you know what I mean? Even where we at now, with all of this back and forth and all of this drama, you know, we can get past it. We can get past it. But when somebody disagree with you, just disprove the information wrong. You know what I'm saying? This is for the YouTubers. This is for the bloggers. Prove the information wrong. And for the bottom feeders, don't act like you got some type of moral character or some moral code to critique somebody and defending themselves by the way of investigative reporting. Don't act like you got some moral code, you know what I'm saying, and like you some champion of what's morally correct as it relates to reporting information on YouTube to help people to save themselves from a headache. Because If you are living the life of a hypocrite, living hypocrisy, ain't nowhere in the world, ain't nowhere in the world that you can sit up here and preach and Bible beat me in the head. I mean, somebody said, I'm trying to read this while I'm, but somebody said, I'm trying to read this while I'm driving. Let me see. Did you know that Belial, let's see, did you know? Yeah. I'm very familiar that Belial changed form. Absolutely. I knew way before anybody, for the most part. Yeah, absolutely. May he rest in power. But so when people talk this crazy stuff, this is the funny part about it. When people talk that crazy stuff, oh, you're child abuse, da da da. People that know me as people don't know me for stupid stuff. Besides when I was younger, but as a man, as a responsible man, I'm known as a Moorish American Muslim. I'm known as one who helped rehab houses. I'm known as one who independently came from the bottom. I'm one known to be always in my children's life. I mean, hands on. That's right. I'm well known for that. I'm not known for that stuff you talking about over there. I beat my wife in the back. I beat my wife with a bat. I'm not, man. Listen, back in the day, I'm trying to tell you. Back in the day, before I woke up, I didn't take no mess. But one thing I never did is beat my wife with a bat. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. I ain't do that. And my son's mother, plenty of time, I had to you got to go. You got to go. They called the police. Back in the 90s, that's what they did. They called the police. Shoot. They called the police on you in a minute. And the police lock you up. And then when it's time to go to court, don't nobody show up. Y'all ain't been in the hood. That's just how it was. In the 90s, it was very bad. Two things that was really strong in the 90s: pump faking with the police and taking men up on fake child support. Anybody remember that? In the 90s, people on child support now, they got it good now. Back in the day, you missed two payments, shoot, you was running, jumping the fence. we, we be standing out on the street, and next thing you know, one of the homeboys just running because he done peeked the sheriff. There was two things in the 90s that was real. If you're getting in a relationship and you get to beefing, they gonna pump fake with the police. And if you got a baby and they get to beefing, they gonna take you to child support and you're gonna be running down the street. Anybody remember that? In real talk. I don't know where y'all was at, but in Annapolis, Maryland, and Baltimore, and DC, and the surrounding areas, that's how it went down. I'm trying to tell you. Where Mike go? Mike getting out of there. Mike ain't playing. Yeah. That's how it was, family. I'm a sheriff. And those dudes be owing 50K. Yeah, but back in the day, man, they didn't play, man. I'm talking about when they first started, man, they didn't play back in the day, man. In the 90s, they be chasing that. Them sheriff. Today, sheriff don't chase nobody. They just wait for you to get yourself in trouble now. But back in the day, them sheriff used to work for that money. They be ducking and hiding, waiting to see you on the corner. Y'all don't remember that? Man, now they just wait for you to do something stupid. That's all. And if you was in a relationship and it was volatile, That's right. Sister called them police on you. That's what it was. I was, but you know, somebody say we sure don't chase a soul. Look, and me, as y'all can tell, right? I've always had a sharp-witted tongue. I was always witty with the tongue. You know what I'm saying? So I could say some stuff, get you mad. That I should say some stuff. But I'm telling you, they be having their hand one phone. They be having the phone and they have 9-1 and say something else. Say 9-1. And then the police say you got to go. Man, go nowhere. All right, put your hands on your back. Hold up. Hold up. I'm just saying. I was going to go. Nah, he talking about he going to do this, he going to do that, and nah. Come on, you got to leave. Come on, sir, you got to leave. I ain't going nowhere. This is my house. I ain't going nowhere. All right, sir. Put your hands behind your back. Hold up. I'm saying what I was saying. That was the 90s, man. I'm trying to tell you. The 90s and the early 2000s, man. It was terrible, man. I remember one time I did get them braces on me for something I didn't do. Something totally I didn't do. And that's one of the charges that people like to talk about. You know what I mean? I totally didn't do. I went to court, and this is real talk. My baby mother, and I don't like to use that term, the mother of my children, I like to bring her on the show one day. The mother of my children, we get to beefing, and I leaves out the house and yanks my arm away from her, and she calls the police, right? The police catch me walking. I had a Rottweiler at the time. The police catch me walking down the road called Bywater Road. Me and my Rottweiler, we was just arguing. It was a puppy. And I was like, man, I'm gone. She grabbed me and pulled my arm away from her. She called the police, right? The police locked me and the Rottweiler up. Like, they literally put the puppy in the front seat and put me in the back seat. Locked me up and took me away. Charged me with assault. How about this, though? Went to court, and we were still beefing. So my son, mother, she tried to go forward with it. The judge wasn't going with it, going for it. She ended up cussing the judge up. She cussed the judge out. The judge, she cussed the judge out, or got smart with the judge and walked out the courtroom. I tell you, she was a piece of work. I'm trying to tell you, she got mad at the judge because the judge said it don't make sense. It just don't make sense. I mean, I hear you, but it don't make sense. And she said something like "F y'all," and just walked out the courtroom. The bailiff was like, "Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am." She was gone, ma'am. I mean, we good friends now, man. But I tell you, man, back in the day was something, man. So when people talk that dumb stuff about a woman beater, a child abuse, and all that old goofy stuff, that's one of the reasons. Let me tell you something. This is one of the reasons why I am a champion of religion. It may not be for everybody, but some of us need a rule in our life. Some of us need something that we can measure our wrongs against. You follow what I'm saying? Like, and for religion, and Holy Quran and the Moorish Science Temple of America, for me, it gives me or have given me something to measure my wrongs against, or measure my logic against, or my illogical thinking against. And many people say we don't need religion, we don't need this, and we don't need that. But you're going to need some type of philosophy to measure your illogical thinking and your unreasonable ways against. And that's just what it is. It may not be, you may use something else. Some people might use the wisdom of Buddha. Somebody use the wisdom of Confucius. Some people may use the wisdom or go full force with the construct of Muhammad or the Christian faith, whatever. But you always need something to measure your silly way of thinking against. And for me, I choose Islamism because it works for me. It works for me to measure my illogical, unreasonable thinking against. And it also allows me to measure my moral aptitude. Like where am I at morally? And what do I use to measure it against? You follow me? So some may say, well, in that investigative reporting of last night, would you want somebody to do that to your sister? Would you want somebody to do that to your mother? Well, no, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to my sister. No, I wouldn't want somebody to do that to my mother. But I would pray that my mother and my sister would not give that type of material for that to be done. And I pray that my mother and my sister would not offer herself up in that way for that to be done. And I pray, when I mean offer, don't put your stuff all over the internet where it can be collected. You know what I mean? Don't put your stuff all up on the internet for it to be connected. And so, no, I wouldn't want somebody to investigate and find stuff like that about my mother or my sister. But again, my mother or my sister is not a vlogger. My mother and my sister is not fighting, discussing, combating, and involved in the YouTube streets. My mother and sisters don't have a horse in the race in this. You follow what I'm saying? But when you look in these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying? When you look at in these YouTube streets, right? They 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 always have some type of drama going on. Always. Always. And when you got some drama with me and I respond, don't get mad. You know what I mean? I think somebody just said it a minute. This about Brother Taharkabey. You know what I mean? Don't get mad when I respond. Don't go street YouTube. Don't go street YouTube and then get mad when somebody respond. You can't do that. Like we should have kept it with the information. Prove the information wrong. Prove the immoral and indecency behavior of the individual wrong when they say that they represent a certain school of thought. But when you start going crazy, and involving people into the conversation that has nothing to do with the conversation, you leave yourself open. They even have my stepfather who raised me on a stream. They didn't even know it. Sinetta people, real G's. They didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. He don't even know nothing about this. He like 68 years old. I mean, somebody could call it. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't owe somebody say I'm dismissing her photos. No, let me tell you something. This is all inclusive. This is not about Nepal or Sinetta. This is all inclusive. This is all inclusive. I mean, it's all involved. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. Remember, we are one. It's the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's all inclusive. You know what I mean? This internet stuff, this blogging stuff, this talking crazy stuff, it's all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you cannot say that you are a Bible scholar and that you are a practicing Hebrew Israelite and that you are a functional leader in teaching the Bible, and then 5 minutes from now, you're teaching this. 1 minute, you're teaching the moral code of the Bible. The next minute, you're breaking the very moral code that you claim to be teaching. I mean, I don't, that, and that comes out in an investigation, you know what I'm saying, investigative journalism, people going to talk about it. Somebody going to talk about it. So happen, Sinetta is intermingled with this hypocrisy. And he's the facilitator of the hypocrisy because he the one that want to sell you the lecture. He the one that want to sell you the debate. So there you go. It's all a hustle. It's all a scam at the end of the day. It's all a hustle. It's all a scam. You follow me? So, hey, I just wanted to get your thoughts on the entire situation of my reporting. And that's all I'm doing. I'm reporting for Morris World LLC. By the way, at Taharkabey.com. That's it. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? I leave it on the hands of those who subscribe to the channel. And I just hope we can move past. I just hope we can move past and stick with the information. Like, stick with your teaching. And if I prove what your teaching is wrong, you know what I'm saying? Prove what I'm saying is wrong. You know what I'm saying? If I prove that your information is wrong, or that you're swindling, or that you're scamming, prove that I'm lying. You know what I'm saying? Sinetta get drunk, start talking crazy, has nothing to do with consciousness. Spitting my name out of his mouth has nothing to do with me lying on anything. Has nothing to do with anything. That has nothing to do with anything. But now everybody want to cry foul. Everybody want to cry foul. Not everybody. The small percentage that do want to cry foul. They never cry foul when the foul really happened. But now that you see that we have done research to show that the person that proselytizing as a Hebrew Israelite is not living the life of a Hebrew Israelite, there you go. So, I just wanted to step in today and holler at you. You know what I mean? You dig? What time is it? 3:47. Yeah, I just wanted to holler at you. Step in today. But on the membership page, you're going to be screened now. I got to screen you. I got to screen you. Membership page is going to be real small. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to have to screen you. That's right. So I can bring out some of my deeper research. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to bring out my deeper research. And that's what we're going to do. That's right. That's right. And I'm going to tell you, I will say this. I will say this. I actually have empathy for Sister Nepal. Let me tell you something. I actually have empathy, and this is why I'm going to take the video down, because I actually have empathy for her. Let me share this with you. I think investigative reporting is investigative reporting, and whatever you find, you report. It is what it is. But when I was looking, and the object of my research was to see if she was a legitimate Hebrew Israelite. You understand? Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. The object of Sinetta kept on saying, I got the baddest bee in the game, Wayne. I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. That she's the smartest Hebrew Israelite, that can't nobody mess with her when it comes to this. Sinetta kept putting that out there like that, right? And so what led me on to research that was, not only did Sinetta come at me sideways many times, totally disrespectful, but he had been trying to market Nepal, and Nepal tried to market herself as a top Hebrew Israelite scholar. which led me to research to find out if she was actually a Hebrew Israelite. Because it's kind of mind-boggling that she would be a practicing Hebrew Israelite, but be with Sinetta. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at for the research. So in the research, I'm discovering that, this is other stuff going on. Other stuff going on. And somebody even said, man, this guy, man, he doing some crazy research. Because I'm finding out there's other stuff going on. Right? But this is what I want to say. In my research, I start seeing that Sister Nepal is quite possibly a shell of a woman, of a human being. And no disrespect. What I mean by a shell is that every interview, hours of interviews that I listen to, she's always talking about beautiful women. See, I was with Denzel, and, they love beautiful women. They love beautiful women. She just kept saying that. And, and she was always implying to herself that the way that she looks is enough. And she will always, if you go back and look at some of the video where she's talking about some of her experiences, she's always invoking that she's a beautiful woman, beautiful woman, beautiful woman, beautiful woman. Some don't have bodies, you know what I mean, over and over and over. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when a beautiful woman has to keep saying or implying a beautiful woman, and she's a beautiful woman, then there's something or a void that you're trying to fill. And in the video about Denzel Washington, she implying that she turned down Denzel Washington. Anybody ever see that video? She says that Denzel, if I'm wrong, may Allah forgive me, but I think it goes like Denzel either brought over or sent over a bottle of wine to her table. And she was like, oh no. And then she says, maybe because I was young, but she was implying that she turned down Denzel Washington. But you going to turn down Denzel Washington and now be with a Sinetta? I thought that was quite funny. But then she talked about, as you've seen in the video, she talked about, what's his name, Chris Rock. She says that Chris Rock is shy, and maybe it's because of beautiful women. Like, she just keep implying that. To make a long story short, it just appears to be that she's searching for herself. And even through this makeshift community that we see on the internet, whether it be Israelite, Moors, Christian, whatever, she chose the Israelite. It may be all about her trying to find herself. And some people consider, and she may be one of them, that Sinetta is at the top of his game, or is the measuring stick of YouTube success, or quote unquote Asiatic or so-called black YouTube success. And everybody want to be with somebody successful in some regard, in some respect, one way or another. But little do she know is that Sinetta's star is dimming. See, if she was around during the Kemetic conference, and if she was around during the time, the polite debates, then she would have a valid approach to being somebody's catch because she thinks she's beautiful. But Sinetta's star is dimming, and it's dimming rapidly. So now you are on the back end. You are on the back end of a brother who seen success, but he only seen success through the corruption of religion, philosophy, by the way of conflict. By the way of conflict. He only seen success with debates because he manipulated the game to advertise, promote, and allow polite to seem to be the victor. So it was all WWE. And now on the back end of him falling apart, it's almost over for him. You latch on to him. So now, for my sister Nepal, you go from Denzel hitting on you to an elder getting mad because won't nobody send them cash apps. Now, I say this, and y'all may get mad at me, but I do have empathy for sis because in her mind, she thinks that Sinetta is what success is in this YouTube thing. And it appears to be that she always sought to be in the circle of success. And that's why you hear all the name dropping. When I was in Europe, let me tell you a story. When I was in, you hear all the name dropping. You know what I'm saying? I was lost. I feel sorry. I feel empathy because she's lost. I don't feel sorry for her because she's grown and she's making the choices. But I feel empathy because she's lost. And I hope maybe she'll see this. It ain't too late to restart. When I mean restart, it ain't too late to say, man, what the heck am I doing? What the heck am I doing? Why am I sitting up here on social media with this guy whose life has become a social media sideshow and fiasco? That he wakes up thinking about Taharkabey. When somebody comes at Taharkabey, he in the bed with the camera on. Anybody ever catch that one? Press 7. Anybody ever catch that one? One day, somebody did a video about Taharkabey. They said Taharkabey was gay. That's what they said. I think Inky said it. Taharkabey was gay. This fool was in the bed and said, he turned the camera off, but he forgot he had it on. He said, say it ain't true Taharkabey. In the bed, like 1 in the morning. Like, there's something wrong right there. Like, you really live in this matrix of social media. Now, I do a lot of social media too. But, man, it was like, I blew my mind. I was like, man, this fool has lost his mind. This fool has lost his everlasting mind. Man, and then if somebody say something, man, he'll just get on the thing and just start cussing. Like, you really emotionally attached to this? And when they come at me, y'all notice I just sit back. Y'all notice I just sit back. Okay. I let them spin their wheels. I let them keep spinning, keep talking. I let them keep talking. And once they finish talking about he a woman beater, once they keep saying he abused children, once they finish saying all that, then it's my turn. My turn different than yours. Because I let you go. Once you talk about my mama and put my mama on the screen, talk about my wife, talk about the children, talk about the BMs and all of that, then it's my turn. My turn will be a little bit different. I'm a professional journalist. I'm an investigative reporter. I'm trying to tell you, when is my when is my I was sitting back because y'all sitting up there. Yeah, he beat his woman with a bat. I'm like, okay, Louisville. Okay, he a child abuser. Okay, okay, okay. That's right. Okay. Let me see this person. See, when posting a person pics and trying to meet the view, now be sure the person provided consent. Let me block this person here. Bam, bam. So I'm gonna block that person there because I ain't trying to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Let's get her out of there. Yeah. So at the end of the day, family, I got to get the moving. About to run up into this Home Depot real quick. But I appreciate y'all. But man, I do have empathy, and I will be removing the video. I mean, I will be removing the video by 12 o'clock tonight. The video will be gone. I'm removing the video, family. I got empathy. I'll be removing the video unless something happened between now and 12 o'clock. Unless something happened. You know what I mean? What I mean is some talk. You feel me? Unless it's some slick talk, some madness, and all of that. I mean, yeah. Check. Oh yeah, my phone just wrong. Yeah, unless it's some slick talk, some madness. So anybody that see this by 12 o'clock, I'm gonna remove the video. The video is the property of Moorish World LLC. Moorish World LLC. By the way, it's Taharkabey.com. Investigated and reported. Investigated and reported this information for the express purpose so people won't be misled, bamboozled, and confused as to what a Hebrew like practice, as to what a Hebrew Israelite is or practice. And I say this to the sisters: stop spreading your pictures all over the internet. Just because you delete a picture, that doesn't mean they won't come up. Just because you delete a video on the internet, that don't mean it won't come up. You know, pictures are all over the internet, videos all over the internet. And if anybody had the technical skills, if you have put pictures on the internet, racy pictures, if you have put videos, racy videos on the internet, you follow me? It can be found. It can be discovered. So with that being said, family, take care of your families. Shout out to Sarnetta. The same way you put my address up on the internet, you can send some flowers there for my mother. Just say for Mama Bay. 12 stem roses with an apology. And just apologize to Mama Bay. You can send the wife. You can send her some too. And just an apology for all of this madness. And I'll cease my investigation. Somebody said you should keep it up for a week. No, we're going to do part two. I'm just playing. Stick around for part two. Part two on the way. Part two is on the way. Psych. Mama. Number two, part two, number two. the ring Morse America coming out with. Hey, you know they got a ring, girl. Hey, you know they got a ring. I'm gonna bring somebody out with a fez on, and then in part two, they're gonna have a part two card. It's my turn to laugh now. That's right. You had a cue card. Look at that. Number two. You should have stopped playing with me when you had the chance. I told you, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. You might got to refresh if you're on there in the website being seem jacked out. Refresh it. Let me run up at Home Depot. I got an estimate to do to close my day out, and then go pick up the baby. But thank you for everything. Thank you, and I appreciate y'all for your time. Again, Taharkabey.com is owned by Moorish World LLC, and it's pretty much an extension of my business that will cover blogging, and we're going to have multiple channels on there for different genres. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have my brother Sean going to get a talk show on there. Quite other people going to get some on there. We're going to build this up. Within the next 3 months, you're going to have a various different channels on there. We're going to have some Moors on there with their own channel. We're going to have some Hebrew Israelites if they want to come forth to teach the doctrine. We're going to have, this is not going to be a channel of exposing people per se. This is going to be a platform where we can bring information to our people and we can have it into a hub. You feel what I'm saying? So Taharkabey.com, we're going to open it up for us to have a hub for information, even entertainment and education. It's going to take a time to build it, but time is of the essence, so we're going to be bringing people on there soon and try to figure out how we can bring this nonsense of the back and forth to an end and bring the teaching back to the forefront. Press 7. How can we bring this scamming to an end, or at least bring it to bring awareness to it, and then make the teaching and inspiring supersede that? That's the objective of Taharkabey.com. We'll make the teaching and inspirational videos be more popular than the scam artists who talk slick and the charlatans who know how to say the most biggest words and have the best charisma in order to mislead and dupe people. And so after I get it polished up just a little bit more, I'm going to be bringing other people on so they can have their own channel on Taharkabey.com. This is real talk. I'm gonna build this joint up, fam. I'm gonna build this joint up. I got a amazing vision that everybody who have a moral aptitude and have a real desire to teach and uplift people to be on this platform. Follow me? Yeah, I really do. I think this can be a beautiful thing if you go on there and you got the Sean channel where he gonna keep it raw and gully for you, but he gonna give you logical common sense in the process with no sugarcoating. I would love to have my brother Cryptonomics pop up once a week and teach you about some crypto. You feel what I'm saying? We got Sunny Boxing. We can have a boxing channel on there to examine boxing videos, to just speak on boxing videos, you know, the technique of boxing. Brother Davis here from Baltimore, You know what I'm saying? We can bring him to interview. Man, he walk around Baltimore like he ain't a millionaire. Real talk. So, man, we can do some big things, man, and we can overshadow this nonsense. We can do better than this nonsense. All that old bottom barrel back and forth. Watch, we're gonna go right past that. We're gonna go right past that. Watch. So with that being said, I got to get up here, family. Peace and love, family. I appreciate y'all. I got big plans for this YouTube community, to bring the YouTube community to Taharkabey.com so we can have a hub of instructions and different, you feel me? And a different perspective on all of these schools of thought. Because on every level, somebody needs it. Somebody need authentic, sincere Christianity taught by a preacher who's sincere to what he know. I'm not talking about the manipulator. What up, Ishmael Bey? I'm not talking about the manipulator. Somebody need the sincere Muslim who's teaching it from the Arab perspective, if you will, or the blended American approach to Islam from the Arabic expression. Somebody needs it. Somebody need more science. Somebody needs the natural way of living in life, instructed from somebody. Somebody need Mayat. Somebody need ancient Kemet. Somebody need the Hebrew thought. Somebody need it. You might don't, but somebody do. We got to live and let live. And it's okay to have a debate, but it's never okay to hate. A debate should never mean hate. It's okay to have a debate. Salute Haru Ali. It's okay to have a debate because you are a mental person. You are mental beings. It's okay to debate, but it's never okay to hate. You feel me? And sometimes we got to shake the tree in the fall to prepare for the spring so we can spring forth. So what you see Brother Taharkabey doing is shaking the tree so the dead leaves can fall, so we can get ready to get through this winter and spring forth into new growth. Y'all hear what I say? Press 7. Look at your neighbor and say, new growth. Real talk. We just shaking the tree. Just shaking the tree. Sarnetta, Inky, Nepal, shaking the tree. Clay cover L. Yeah. Roy Bay. Fallout. Fallout. Neil Bay, shake the tree. Just shake the tree. We just shaking the tree. Get through this winter, new growth. We just shaking the tree. That's it. That's it. And those old leaves, they trying to hold on. They trying to hold on. But the next wind that blow, you gotta go and make way for the new growth. Make way for the new growth. So don't condemn me because I called on the winds that blow. The winds that blow. Hey, hear now, ye winds that blow. Don't get mad when the wind blow them leaves off them trees to prepare for new growth. New growth is on the way, family. I appreciate y'all. I'm up out of here. Take that wisdom and know that there is not a vengeful or revenge or malicious desire in my heart. There's nothing malicious about me. I'm responding, I'm doing research, and I present it to you. There's 3 things that I'm doing. I'm responding, I'm doing research, and I'm presenting it to you. That's it. With that being said, peace and love, family. Have a blessed day. I see y'all on Saturday. It's my Asiatic Spider-Man birthday tomorrow, so I won't be here, but I'll be here on Thursday. So peace and love, family. Peace. I'm out.